Can you guys see? Like, not cute. Not cute. This is Limbo by ColourPop. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it's going to be all about brows and lashes. And here I have a box full of my lashes. It's not a big lash collection. I wouldn't even call it a collection, but I do have a pretty good amount and I've been using them for, I've been putting on lashes for like about 5 years, so I kind of have a little bit of knowledge in that department, and I'm very excited because ever since I started putting on lashes, I always get asked, what lashes do you use? How do you do them? It's so hard. Like all of these questions, and I get it, trust me, I've been there, and like basically it's just practice. You have to practice and sit there, and there's days where you're gonna be like, they look so horrible, I'm sorry to take them off. And there's other days where you should be like, get up people's faces so they can see your lashes. So I wanted to start off with expensive lashes, my most expensive lashes, just because I feel like not a lot of people are gonna go out and buy Velour lashes or Huda Beauty lashes, because those are in the $20 to $30 range of lashes, and for a pair of lashes I think that's bizarro. Is that a word? I don't know. All of these things are important when determining what kind of lash you want to wear. There are invisible bands, there are thick bands, you know, and sometimes the thicker the band, the harder it kind of is to maneuver your lash and really get it on there. Completely your preference. I used to be like, invisible band, like duh, why would I want a thick band showing? But I don't know, I've kind of been into that look recently, and a lot of more expensive lashes kind of have thicker bands rather than like invisible bands, which means you can't necessarily see the band. But anyways, I'm rambling, let me just carry on. So anyways, the first one that I wanted to talk about is the Velour lashes, and I wasn't as impressed as I thought I was going to be with the quality of it, and I'll tell you why right now. So when I got them, I was so excited. I got them in the Doll Me Up lashes, and before I show them to you, I'm pretty rough, and all of my drugstore less expensive lashes than these have been able to handle how rough I am. And maybe these are just very, very delicate lashes, but because of the price, I thought they were going to be like indestructible. They're destructible, and you have to be careful. You have to clean them. You have to take the old glue off in a specific way, or else you're gonna eat your lashes up. This is not what they look like when I got them, okay? That's my fault, but whatever. Right here, it's kind of sparse, like some of the hairs have kind of fallen. These are very, very nice looking lashes. They're expensive. I got these on sale for like 20 bucks, I think. They were having a sale, but they're usually within like, I think $20 to like 30, 40 bucks. And again, these are Doll Me Up, and they're good. They feel good on your eye. They're very, they're very easy to apply in the sense that they don't kind of poke your eye. Sometimes when you have a pair of lashes on, like the ends of the inner corner will kind of poke your eye, and if you wear lashes, you know what I'm talking about. Or some of them are really stiff and like they don't want to glue down. They'll keep coming back up because they're so stiff, and you kind of have to like make them a little flexible before you put them on. These were very easy. I literally like waited for like 20-30 seconds, popped them on, and like they were able to move very nice to my eye, to the shape of my eye. They didn't bother me. They look beautiful, and so I love them. Probably worn them like around 5 times more or less. So you guys can see the band of the lash, right? It looks like there is dried glue, because there is dried glue, and you can obviously tell. Usually, whenever this happens, I will just get a pair of tweezers, or even my fingers, and I'll come in here and I'll just floop, like just like this, without wetting the lash, without soaking it in like soap or whatever. I'll just do this, and my lash, the lash band, the lash itself will be fine. Whenever I did this to this lash, this Velour lash, I was just, boom. I figure like they're indestructible lashes because they're $30 lashes. But anyways, I was doing that, and some of the hairs of the lash came off. I understand that it was my fault, but at the same time, I was thinking like that wasn't going to happen because of the price of the lash. But maybe they're just so expensive, and you have to be more even careful about them. So I was a little disappointed in that sense. Anyways, those are the Velour lashes. Again, they're the Doll Me Up, and they are bomb A lashes, but they're just very expensive. Okay, so the next expensive lash set I had was the Huda Beauty lashes. I actually have two of these. You can buy these on Sephora. I got the Lana number 10 and I feel like this is the most famous Huda Beauty lash there is, the Scarlett number 8. Scarlett number 8, it's so pretty, but it's also very fake looking, I feel. Like it's one of those lashes where people will be like, oh my god, that's so pretty on pictures, but in real life they're like intense and heavy and it doesn't look as pretty as it does in pictures. Lana I like better in person, not so much in pictures. Both of these were like 18-20 bucks, I think. Between Lana and Scarlett, definitely I would say I would prefer Lana. I don't use Scarlett as much because it's such a heavy lash, and I was going to demonstrate each lash and show you guys how they look, but I'm lazy. These are very durable lashes, I feel, as opposed to like the velour lashes that I was talking about. Every time I take off the little glue, the dried glue, it doesn't have a little bit of hairs like come off, but just a little bit, nothing crazy. Next, I'm going to talk about House of Lashes, and these are the lashes that I bought. I want to say they were like around 15 bucks, $12 to $15. These are the Iconic by House of Lashes. House of Lashes, it's not super expensive as Velour or the Huda Beauty lashes, but they are pretty pricey to like comparing them to Drugstore, right? I mean, I really like them. They're nice. These are the House of Lashes Iconic. I love these lashes. I am obsessed. I'm going to repurchase them. This is the lash look that I typically go for though. It's kind of thick, it's long, it's luscious, it's like in your face. Alright, so the next lashes that I wanted to talk about, these were cheap lashes. I believe these were like around like less than $10 lashes, and these are the Lena lashes. I feel like not a lot of people know about these, but that's their little packaging. It's so cute, right? And these lashes are really comfortable. They're not too big and extravagant and like all up in your face like I like them, but they are now one of my favorites. I really like them because of the comfortableness of the band. It's not a super thick band. So this is what these look like. These lashes, literally I ordered them online and they came so quickly that I blew my mind. I don't think I've ever gotten a shipment that fast before, and it said it was going to take like around a week. It literally got here in 2 days after me ordering it. It's crazy. I got super standard shipping, and I was like, oh well. And I only have one more lash to talk about that's not Drugstore, and then we'll move on to our Drugstore lashes. Yeah. This one right here is the Koko lash by Lady Moss Beauty. And this one is in style Goddess. And this is my all-time favorite lash. It's very similar to this lash that I have on right now, the Iconic. I love them, I love them, I love them. Those are pretty inexpensive as well. I believe they were $6, those lashes. So really good quality, super cheap. I like it. Let's get to it. Alright, so moving on to our Drugstore lashes. I'm going to start with a little bit more expensive Drugstore lash, and then I'm going to move on to the cheaper ones that you can just literally get for like $2-3. So these were the Vegas nail lashes, and I wore these in purple silver look. Honestly forgot this style, but I will link everything this time down below in the bottom bar. So those were the Vegas nail lashes. Were a little bit uncomfortable actually in the beginning. Like in the first maybe 30 minutes, I was kind of like, they're poking me on the ends, and I didn't like that. And I was just like, ugh. But then after a while, they were good. I liked them, and I would obviously wear them again. I would purchase them again. Those are the only lashes of her lash brand though that I like. Moving on to a Walmart brand. This is Kiss by Walmart. I love these lashes. I love these, I love these, I love these. Actually, before I move on to this, I wanted to say something real quick. I don't have any Ardell lashes here on me because I used to be an Ardell fan to the max. That used to be my go-to lash brand. Their lash Demi Wispy used to be the only lash that I ever purchased. The first lash I ever actually wore, and I loved it, I loved it, I loved it. And I don't know if it's just me, I don't know if I'm going crazy, but the quality of their lashes, the quality of that specific style of lash, the Demi Wispy, is not the same as it used to be. It just looks like a completely different lash. It looks like the hairs of the lash, they don't look the same. They used to be more pointed and wispy and like Till this day, I go back all the time, just maybe hoping that they bring that specific same lash back, and it's just the same cheap little stubby Demi wispy lash, and I'm just like, This is, you can get these at Walmart. They're by the brand Kiss. This is literally my favorite lash when I want to just go natural and I don't want anything like this on my lashes. And this is what people are talking about when they say an invisible lash. Very inexpensive, very high quality for a drugstore lash, and I just loved it. This is in the style, the number 11 one. So next, this is the brand Salon Perfect, and this is style Demi Wispy, but just a different brand as opposed to the Demi Wispy from Huda. They're very similar to this last lash that I showed you guys by Kiss, but these are just a little bit longer. So these are probably your best bet if you're a beginner. They're short, they're not that intimidating, and they have an invisible band, which if you're starting, it's very smart to start with an invisible band. Trust me, trust me, trust me. They're $2. They're $2 something, so they're technically $3, but whatever. This is what these lashes look like. And then the last but not least, and these are also by Salon Perfect. These are the 614 lashes. And I mean, they're very, very, very long. And for me, I would feel intimidating if you're a first time lash user. I found those at a super Walmart and they were the last ones. I was like, ah! And I grabbed them. That is all of my favorite lashes. And I'm about to show you guys how to apply lashes. I'm gonna apply this lash on again. I'm going to show you the steps and all that fun jazz. It's really not hard. You just have to really sit there and make sure it feels nice, because it not only has to look nice, it has to feel nice, because if it's bothering you the whole night, you're just going to be like, ah, I'm going to take off this lash. I'm going to zoom in even more when I actually start to get in my eye. But for now, I'm going to show you guys what I use, what glue I use, how I apply, how I prep my eye before I put my eyelash on there. I feel really stuffy. I feel like I need to blow my nose. If they're a new pair of lashes, you obviously don't have to do this, but since you guys saw that I took it off my eye, I use the Duo Eyelash Adhesive Glue in dark tone because the lash is black. And I come in here with some tweezers, and these are some Revlon tweezers. They're super cheap. I mean, nothing special about these, but I'll start by picking at the old glue. Okay. And what this does, if you want to reuse your lashes, it's going to make it easier to reuse it. It's not going to be clumpy. This is the lash now. Way better than before, right? Now I'll come in here and I'll curl my real lashes. Hold it down for 15 seconds. Literally, I would count 15 seconds out loud. And then I will come in here with the telescopic carbon black mascara. And to me, mascara is mascara. It doesn't really make a difference. Doesn't really make a difference to me. At all whatsoever, but Carly Bible uses this mascara, so I'll open my eye. I'll start as close to the bottom of my lashes and I'll work my way up just to make sure to get everything, to get it all. And while I'm letting it dry here, and I mean this part is pretty much, it's not hard, it's literally just putting glue on a lash. Okay, make sure you get it all over the lash. I would suggest to really make sure to get these end points because this is important. And this is where you can start counting for 30 seconds minimum, I would say. If it's a thicker band like this, I would suggest before you put on the glue, but you can do it after, or you can do it while you have glue on it as well, is just kind of like, I'm literally just moving the lash back and forth, kind of making it a little bit more flexible. Obviously your eye is rounded, it's not just a straight line, so it's gonna have to curve, and sometimes lashes have a hard time curving, so you gotta curve them before. Anyways, I like to come back in and curl my lashes for a second time. This is just going to ensure that your natural lashes aren't sticking down and aren't going to be noticeable when you put on a fake lash on top of it. Make sure you get all of them, because sometimes we'll have that one stubborn lash that is just like not having it. And I like to put it on the middle of my eye first. So this middle part of the fake lash, I like to stick it on first and then maneuver and adjust the ends of the fake lash to the real ends of my lash line. It's gonna look more natural if it's mushed together on your lash line with your real lashes, right? So I'm gonna come in here, place it down on top of my lashes, right? So it's on my actual lash right now. And then I start with the outer. To this side, and I just lay it on my lashes. And then this is when I will get my tweezers and like clamp down my real lashes and my fake lashes together. Alright, and that is my lash, and they're both on. Once it is dry, you can always go back with liner. I would suggest a liquid eyeliner, and go over the lash. Pull back your skin a little bit and just go over any dry glue that kind of dried a little lighter. It's just gonna blend even more, like your fake lash and your natural lashes. That is how you put on your lashes. Not that difficult, it's just tedious. And you'll sit there sometimes and you'll put it on really fast. If you get the hang of it, you'll be able to put on your lash like it's nothing. But you always have this where it's like, ah, what is wrong with this lash? And you'll just be like questioning everything in your life. So trust me, that happens to me every once in a while. I mean, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those are my favorite lashes at the moment. I really want some more lashes though. I feel like I can never have enough. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the lash tutorial and just some of these lashes. I hope you guys saw some new lashes that you hadn't heard about or are interested in like buying and wanted to see if it was worth it. All of these lashes I feel like are worth the money. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each view and each click. And I will see you guys in my next video, and bye guys. My babies. My babies. This is the real me, you guys.